Hello everyone, so I love brand discoveries, and today I have a new one for you. I found this one actually a few minutes ago. It happened like about a month ago, I think, but I think it is pretty unique and I want to talk about it. So the ocean is scary for a lot of reasons, in my opinion. I know it's like unique and strange, but it's also very scary to be in. Like, what's the one list again? Like, we know less about the ocean than we do about space, which sounds impossible, but it is very true. And it feels like every single year, scientists find brand new species out there, which is always exciting. And recently they found a new one. Well, actually, a few new ones. I wanted to go with you to see why it matters and why it's cool. So this article, called Deep Sea Oddities and Boatloads of Other New Species, the June's Best Science Images, it shows like the newer animals that we've actually found in the ocean thanks to new technologies. So it says here, Deep Sea Oddities, an invertebrate known as siphonophore swims 552 meters deep in the tropical South Atlantic Ocean and is one of the 32 species discovered during a deep sea expedition of the coast of Brazil. Researchers explored the ocean's midwater, an area that stretches just below the sunlight surface to the seafloor and forms the largest habitable ecosystem on Earth. With laser imaging tools, the team captured 3D millimeter scale footage of animals in the natural habitat. The new species include a gossamer worm, 9 jellyfish, 7 siphonophore, not sure to say that, and 7 comb jellies. Researchers say that the siphonophore in these images might belong to an undescribed genus. I believe it's this actually that they're talking about. So yeah, they say they discovered a bunch of brand new species. One being a gossamer worm, which sounds really creepy. It says here they're able to find them by using laser imaging tools. And the team captured 3D millimeter scale footage of animals in their natural habitat. Here's some of the animals here right now. I think that is the tool itself that they're using to take the images. I am not sure which is which actually, because it says that they found some worms, 9 jellyfish, and the siphonophore thing, and also 7 comb jellies. I'm pretty sure this is the jellyfish, and then I'm not sure which animal is supposed to be what here. They all look insane, to say the least. Actually, let me Google what this thing even is. Whoa. It is like a long worm creature. A jellyfish? So it's not a jellyfish per se, but it is like a worm-like creature. They seem to come in like several different forms. Yeah, some are more like jelly-like and others are more just snake-like, I would say. I think they're saying they just found like similar looking animals around the same area using this brand new technology. In this other article I found, they discuss the same topic. They say that more than a dozen new marine species have been discovered on a recent expedition off the coast of Brazil in the South Atlantic Ocean. Scientists on board the Schmidt Ocean Institution research vessel, Fulker 2, found new species of jellyfish, comb jellies, and toadpole-like creatures known as larvacean, I think, and gossamer worms, and even a type of crustacean known as an amphipod. The team used imagery systems developed at Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institution and attached the Schmidt Ocean Institute remotely operated vehicle, Rove Sebastian, to help identify the new species. The images meant the scientists could describe the animal's shape and internal structure without having to collect them. They also conducted genetic analysis of some of the animals by sequencing their genomes. The researchers were able to quickly identify new species. Okay, so that's good. They're saying that this brand new technology allowed them to essentially do some research without having to actually go inside and like dissect them, which I think is always a good thing. They don't need to like actually disturb them or like actively reduce the population, because since they're brand new species, we don't actually know they have like a high population, I guess. So it's always good to like leave them alone, I would say. Alongside the new discovery, the team were also fortunate enough to spot a juvenile glass squid at a depth of 779 meters. Jesus. Is there a picture of that? An octopus known as the, Holifrum atlanticus. Here it is. Oh, that thing is just creepy. I'm sorry. It's amazing, but it is creepy. says here they found it at 800 meters, which is not what it says up here. Maybe it's a different one. No, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Here, new pictures of the species they found. For example, the jellyfish, which are all transparent. I've noticed that about like deep ocean creatures. They're always like transparent or like glass-like. Oh no, this is the juvenile glass squid they're talking about. It's pretty small actually. So what is this one? Female octopus? I think it's just a different one they were talking about. Yeah, these are just two different like species they're talking about here. So this is like the bigger discovery that they found of the female octopus, and this is like the glass juvenile one they found. So weird. I found other articles, but they seem to be repeating the same information overall. The new discoveries, and mainly being that they found new species like octopuses and like jellyfish, and the thing I can't spell. It's all thanks to like a new technology that they have that allows them to scan the creatures without actually having to go in them. But yeah, overall I think this is actually a really cool discovery. I think finding any new animal is cool, but I think here it's really interesting because, as I said before, we just simply put don't know much about the ocean, about its creatures and its rules. And I think any new discovery allows us to find brand new information on how to create a better picture of that environment. So hopefully in the future we can use this tech to discover even new species and create a larger picture. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you next time. Peace.